Hi everyone, welcome back to EC Extra. Tonight I am joined by none other than the Busker. So happy to have you here, guys.
Thank you for having us,
Happy to be
honestly.
here.
Oh, it's my pleasure, actually. Um, well, can you start off by telling our viewers who you are for those who maybe have been living under a stone for the past couple weeks?
Let's go with the previous setup. So
My name is Jean Paul. I'm the drummer for the group.
I'm Sean Meachin. I'm the saxophone player,
And I'm Dave Jr., I'm the vocalist.
and we are the Busker.
Oh, it's like you guys rehearsed that.
We didn't actually. Serendipity.
Oh, it's serendipity. It's not like you've done this like 1,000 times already the past weeks,
No, I
haven't you?
promise. I promise we did.
Oh. And you guys represent Malta this year with your
Yes.
song Dance Our Own Party.
Our own party.
Our own
And
party.
here we are. Own party.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah. Well versed.
Let's just have a microphone.
There you go. That's all
You
yours.
can sing, go.
Oh no, I feel better in my
sweater.
sweater. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Gaga Radio. Is this a song you know?
This is a song you
Hey,
know.
wait.
Wait.
What you
To
say?
say,
The
do you
sax
want to
too?
dance?
Yeah. Perfect. Yes.
I feel like we have a voter here, guys. I feel like we have a voter.
Well, if you guys are in need of like some background singers, just let me know. I'll make my schedule clear for Liverpool.
Amazing.
Hey, I want to take you guys back to actually just a couple hours ago because the running order for the semi-final are revealed, and you guys have gotten to know your place where you will be performing. Yes, second place.
I think it suits us so well. Hey guys.
Geez, how are you guys feeling about it?
Great.
Great,
Yeah,
amazing.
honestly, at first we were speculated to be the show openers, but then again, with Norway being the show opener, I think it just starts the pace for us to continue on with the party.
Exactly. Yeah, the start of the party, right? And then just continue the party.
Yeah.
And I think Serbia is next, so then it will be a little bit more dramatic after that.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you
That's
guys
my
are
favorite
happy.
song for tonight.
Serbia is your favorite song.
Yes, my
I
personal.
can see why. It's awesome. I have it on
Yeah.
repeat all the time.
I love the branding as well. I love the lobster branding. It's so catchy,
Oh,
as in I love
and
what
so
they did with
smart.
that.
It's
Yeah,
brilliant.
it's very smart marketing. It's for engagement. It's fantastic. I have to love that. Well done.
Well, maybe if you guys bring your cardboards from the national final, you will have something that
They
you
took
can
them from us
bring
in the afternoon.
everywhere.
We found one of them at the airport. One of them was in Birzabuja. The other one was at someone's house. So yeah,
They're all gone.
wild party.
They're stolen.
They're stolen or given.
Oh,
Sorry,
no.
guys.
Well, there are enough Maltese artists that you can still make a cardboard copy of and bring
Awesome.
if you feel the need to, of course.
Yeah, of course.
So how have you guys been feeling since winning the national final? What happened in your life? It must have been hectic, crazy.
It's amazing, really. Enjoyable,
Yeah.
as in humbling. There are many adjectives you can use to describe this experience.
Personally, I think us three, we always struggle as a band that's been going on for a while. I mean, the name of the band has been going on for the past 10 years in Malta, and me joining the band has been 3 years. The biggest outcome of it all, personally, is the fact that Malta, for for the first time, is kind of celebrating us and our work. I think that's every artist's dream. I believe that kind of getting the recognition from your hometown. I think it's the same feeling as seeing your country as a parent or a mother, which is all of a sudden approving of what you've been working on your whole life. So having kind of a pat on the shoulder from your mother country feels very encouraging personally.
Yeah, I can imagine. Like you're getting the acknowledgement that they are proud of what you're doing. You've been doing super well in the charts. I've been following your stories. You've been updating, like you've been number one spot for a really long time. I see the videos of people at parties in Malta playing your song. Everybody's losing their mind. Yeah, it's awesome.
Listen,
I can see you must be very proud of what you've accomplished. That's so nice to hear. Hey, dance, our own party. What is it about? Is it just about dancing? Is it about making a party? Elaborate, please.
Yeah, it's about running away from one.
Yeah, no, I think if we had to dissect it slightly, it's the fact that okay, we have this individual which is very socially awkward, and I think it's trying to fight the stigma that people who are socially awkward or are introverted in a way. Let's try and classify and give it a name. Trying to challenge the fact that people who are introverted are sometimes seen as boring or that they don't like going out and don't like having fun. But I think it's a matter of context. So what we're trying to challenge is the fact that yes, some people like having fun in their own way rather than they don't have a fun bone in them. The song is tells a story of an individual who is at a party trying to enjoy himself, themselves, or herself, but then feeling that the anxiety is a bit climbing a bit too much and realizing that the person is just not enjoying and it's not embodying the space where the person is. So the solution most of the time is to get yourself out from that context and get yourself into a position where you feel a bit more yourself. And actually it's trying to fight the stigma of peer pressure. So whatever got you to be there, you don't need to be there. There's nothing confining you to be there. You can take the decision to get yourself out of there, take yourself to a comfortable setting with people that you enjoy and spend time with, and play your own music and have your own dance party, you know, and that you can be yourself in different places, and maybe you take away from somewhere, some place or a context which is not helping you be yourself. In a way, if some place is not letting you be yourself, that's the toxic, that's the problem, not you. Okay, trying to create that kind of distinction.
The lack of an acceptance of who you are as a person is what's wrong. It's not the person that needs a different environment.
I got that. I think it's very cool. I think a lot of people can relate to that message. I think there aren't many songs out there, at least what I know of, that celebrate this theme of being introverted and still wanting to celebrate and party in your own way. Is it also based on your own experiences? Are you more introverted people as well?
Yeah.
It depends on the scenario. Post-COVID, it's really where it changed for me. As in, I got so used to staying at home and chilling with closer friends and family and my bubble, so to speak. That became my comfort zone. You know, it became the place where I felt most comfortable. And I started to realize that going out to different places, meeting all the random people and all that, it loses significance it pales in significance in comparison to the time you have with your family and your close friends and your bandmates. In my case, you know, as in.
Yeah, I think the song is a product of what lockdown created. Introspectively, I think a lot of people assumed that once restrictions are lifted, that we can all just mingle as if nothing happened.
Like it's a switch.
Yeah, I think a lot of people struggled, and I think a lot of people don't talk about how much it affected them, and coming to interact with people at close proximity, whereas we were always conditioned to a point where we're afraid of each other. All of a sudden, we have to act normal, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're just trying to allow people to understand that some things actually did change during that time. And us three are kind of a different, but we're a different representation of how awkward we can get socially. You know, even though a lot of people ask us, how can you be shy or anxious, but you manage to go on stage? I think it's just a different conversation totally, because when we're on stage, we're people who know what we're doing, who know what is coming.
There's solace in the music making, you know, the performance.
And there's a very small margin of unknown. I think when we're outside and we have to deal with a lot of things, there's such a big unknown that gets us anxious.
Even us being performers, really, we're used to being on a stage, not in the people, you know what I mean? As in, so consistently being on a stage at events rather than actually being with the people and mingling and being all stuck in that sort of environment, you know, as in that contributes to the fact that we're more comfortable away from that.
Yeah, I can tell, and that's fine. I mean, for many people, they would probably be like a little bit weirded out maybe to hear that you guys are a bit introverted because you are like on a huge stage, and soon you're going to be on an even bigger one.
But we love stage. We love stages.
But that is apparently your comfort zone, and that's cool.
Yes.
That's really cool. And I can see that you guys feel comfortable doing what you're doing up there, and I respect that. And I have also watched your music video, of course, which was released a week ago. I watched the live stream. I watched you guys like flip out over it. Like in the background, I heard you guys like, oh, when you saw something. How was the process of creating that music video? Are you happy with how it turned out?
Hey, Steve, what do you think?
So the process started exactly as soon as we were chosen to represent Malta. Literally the day after, we started discussing some ideas, where we're going next, what do you want to do with the music video. And I think the music video sort of was like an extension to what we presented on stage. But this time, obviously, we had, obviously, given that it's a music video, you can play a little bit more with the storyline. We could be a bit more adventurous with the way how we are going to portray the
babies,
elderlies, dancing with ballerinas, with line dancers, being stuck inside the washing machine,
That's so odd, man.
being inside a clothing label, being stuck inside a van with no ventilation. So we could be more adventurous in the way how we portray the stories. And basically, the main concept that we wanted to explain the music video was that regardless of whether you are a baby or whether you are an elderly, you can still have fun in your own element. At the end of the day, as Dave was mentioning earlier on, it's not you that's the problem. It's the environment that you are surrounded with. So if you are surrounded with an environment where you're feeling comfortable in, you can still have fun. And I think that's what we want to sort of to portray from all of this. It started out as a narrative of Dave being in a party, and then he went inside his sweater, and from then on, it went into different fantasy worlds. And yes, at the end of the day, we were, as you saw from our life story, when it was launched, we were very, very excited. And process it took us 2 weeks to make the video, as in the filming took 2 days, but prior to that we had obviously meetings, you know.
We slept next to the editor, basically. As the editor, we did not leave him for 1 second. Poor guy. We had to tolerate us and the director constantly being there, you know. Imagine trying to do something on a computer and having someone like this.
And that's three people.
We'll have to be involved.
But it seems like you guys were really sharing a lot of creative thoughts into the music video. And I love how it all happened inside the sweater, because the sweater plays a big role, right? It is, you're constantly wearing it. It is like, for me, it represents like feeling comfortable. It's just one thing, little thing that can change if you are feeling comfortable in a situation or not.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful. I really like the music video myself.
Thank you very much.
Of course, you already performed your song live during the national final, and we saw a staging. Are you planning to take that staging to Liverpool, or are you going to make some adjustments?
You're gonna pull out the blueprint, John. Can you pull out the book?
The Book of Secrets.
Book of Secrets. Yes. Go ahead, Dave. Explain everything to the lady.
I'll just stop recording. Yes, just show me really fast.
No, basically, I think there was a lot of good things that came out from the national selection. There were a lot of things which worked, some things which didn't, especially some things which were at the detriment of my performance vocally. So we definitely are going to be a bit more mindful of the performance and try and make things a bit closer together in a way, but we want to make sure that whatever happened and whatever was chosen by our Maltese public to be represented and to represent them as a country is there. There are a lot of things and there are a lot of elements that we want to bring forward to Liverpool. Logistically, we are in conversation with the EBU to make as much of it possible.
Cool.
So it's a matter of making sure that the conversations go in our favor.
And of course, refining what was good.
Yeah,
removing or modifying what was not as good.
Or adding.
Or adding or modifying.
Yeah, well, you guys are keeping it mysterious, and that's fine because we all still want to be, surprised at the end of the day. But it's gonna be good. I already know. And you'll have in the next couple of weeks some time to practice your performance because you're going to some pre-parties. You're already confirmed for the Polish Eurovision party next week. Are you excited?
Yes,
super excited. Having fun.
For me personally, it's the first time visiting Poland. So it's super exciting that we actually get to perform there as well.
It's my third time visiting Poland, actually.
Ooh, flex.
A Polish flex, yeah.
Polish flex. Well, it's my third time too. So I'm going to be there too, and I'm super excited to see you guys there. What are you most excited to see when you're at the pre-parties?
Rather than see me, I'm really excited to meet people, make connections, and build a network that will last us for the future, and make friends and make connections which we use to our advantage musically, as well as contribute to other people's music. That's the whole goal.
I think I'm mostly excited for a song in a non-competitive context. I'm very excited for us to just enjoy the pre-parties and treat it as a tour, as a musical tour, and possibly get to show a performance which is out of context of a story, in the sense that definitely we're not going to have props there, so it's all about making sure that the crowd is enjoying themselves. So that's our aim, just go there, have fun, get people to have fun, and as much as possible make memories.
It's the beauty of it, right? Just to enjoy yourself.
I hope I won't be socially awkward.
No guarantees, brother.
But I'll try to do my best.
Well, you have these guys for support.
Yes. No. I'm sure we're going to enjoy this experience.
We're a really funny trio unit, you'll see us walking around, oh no, the Busker are here, the noise is so, mostly due to me because I'm the loud one, but it's fine.
Okay, so I need to prepare the Polish organization for some chaos, apparently.
Great, but peaceful chaos. That's what we do.
Peaceful chaos. Okay, I like hearing that. So, of course, you've been in a multi-selection. I'm sure you know a lot of artists in Malta. Have you had any advice or talks with people who previously participated for Malta in Eurovision?
This year, Eurovision national selection Malta happened a bit differently. They introduced the kind of mentorship / overseers / mediatories /
previous contestants.
That they were which were 4 previous winners from Malta's Eurovision selection from previous years. The idea was to create a bit of a balance between the PBS, the public broadcasting station, and the contestants, a bit of a anonymous complaint system in a way.
Cool.
Us as a trio, we didn't seek or need to consult with them much. However, even though during the production week, we did have conversations with 2, Mike Spiteri, which was, I think, a firm believer in the saxophone.
Yeah, he used to come up and bump his head to mine, like, "You're doing a good job, bro. Keep it up."
Yeah.
That is not creepy at all.
No, he did it in a really nice way. Actually, not creepy at all, I promise.
Even after the quarter-final performance, he came next to me and he was like, "You really have a great song." And it was like, "Yeah, thank you."
From then on, I think we did have conversations with each and every one of them. There was Paul Jardamayan as well, Moira Stafrach, and Ludwig, from Julie and Ludwig. They did give us a bit of pointers regarding confidence and stage preparation or mental preparation more than stage preparation, I think. So it was mostly working on our goals.
Well, that's beautiful, actually. I think you can learn a lot from people who've previously done that because they know how to look confident in the stage. Maybe if they are feeling like sweating all over and shaky hands. So, guys, I only have one more question I'd like to ask you, and that is, do you have a message for your fans over at ESCXTRA?
Okay, here we go. Pull it out. Boom.
With the mic.
Interesting.
Yeah, so first and foremost, this is a mic that we ended up using in our socials. Ooh. Anyone who would like to see this mic in action much more,
Busker TV.
You guys can follow us on our socials, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, TikTok, and all of the above. But definitely our message will be this. First of all, thank you for the opportunity to have this conversation. This has been a lovely, lovely, lovely interview. We really hope to get to meet and converse with anyone who's willing to reach out to us. We try our best to message and reply to every message we get on our socials. We make it a top priority because honestly, this is such a new experience for us, having so many people interested in our music, which we really want to show our appreciation. Thirdly, Eurovision is coming up. So anyone who would like to support us, there's a very easy thing to do. You can vote
for us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dance our own party. We are the Busker. We're representing Malta, our country.
And Gozo.
And Gozo. Sister country.
Yeah. And Comino and Filfla and
all of the rocks around it too. Let's go.
But most importantly, let's all enjoy it. Let's do what every year does with Eurovision. Let's unite as a whole. I mean, contest to give the best show possible. Let's enjoy it, guys, and see you there.
That was beautiful, guys. I almost teared up.
Almost. We need to work on
it,
guys. Almost.
So, well, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys later after my recording. I want to thank everyone who is watching. Keep watching our videos, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you so much for the Busker for being here, and see you later.
See you later.